Hello everyone to another Catan video and to my Road to Top 500 series. So this is my fifth placement game and here I am in the second position. Blue starts with a very strong setup here, 659, great numbers, best wheat, best ore on the board. Here I think I like something like, so yeah, I don't see any good spots or any spot that is even remotely as good as 659 that blue has taken. I like 857 here, but then I will be playing with very little ore. I can also start with 843 and hopefully get the sheep port with some good sheep production, but that seems unlikely. I can also go for 8-4-10 here and then hope to get some wheat later on in the game. Yeah, I think that isn't a bad choice. I can point to the left and try and go towards the wheat port, towards the 3:1 port. 8-3-10 is also an option, but I don't like the low sheep and brick production here. Yeah, 639 is too much wood, but not a lot of brick available. The only benefit of 843 is I will be taking up all the good brick spots. So I think that is still an option. And then in the second part, in my second placement, I can get something like 9-4-11 and make use of wood and brick. So I will go for that. It's a difficult setup here because of the lack of resources that are coordinating with each other. Like there is a lot of wood, but not a lot of brick. There is a lot of wheat, but not a lot of ore available. The other option I think I could have chosen was going for something like 8-5-10, and my second placement could have been on 9-12 directly. But I think that's also a very risky setup. Green here goes for 8-4-10. That makes complete sense here. I can actually, I think 5-4-11 will be open for me. So I can build on 5-4-11, point to the right, and then build on 5-10. I will not be making use of the sheep port, but I think that way I will be able to get a decent setup for building roads and settlements, as well as I do have some ore if I want to build a city. I think that would be not a bad plan here. Here I can also get something like 9-3-4 as my second placement, point to the right and then build on 8-3 first, and then go towards the sheep port. That also seems to be a decent plan. The only drawback is my numbers are very limited to 8-3-4 and 9. Also, somebody might take 6-9-3 and it might not be open for me. Yeah, so I like 5-4-11 for sure. It's not a very high producing setup, but I do have good potential, especially if I can get to 5-10 early on in the game. Here I know, I mean, red is in a very, very difficult situation. I think looks like red is just going to time out here. Wow. And does get 8-5-10, which isn't a bad option for, they can easily place their second settlement on 9-12. or maybe even go for something like 6, 11, 12 point to the right and race with blue to get 9, 12 here. And I think there is a good chance that red will be able to win that race. Points inwards, I don't like that road placement, but it's good for me that they aren't focusing on the 3:1 port. So seems like they actually timed out again and bot placed their settlement and road here. Not sure how the bot works on the colonist application here. Let's see. I think red is going to time out again. Um, because it is just a bot placing, I think bot here will place at something like 693. Most likely bot will just go for a high producing setup is what I believe. 693 would be very good setup. I mean, they are only playing with 3 resources, but their production is uh, very, very strong here. Yeah, does place on 693. Here, I think green can go for something like 6, 3, 11, increase their ore and wheat production. Yeah, I surely like 6, 3, 11 for green. That makes sense according to me. And I surely have to go for I surely have to go for 4, 5, 11 now. I mean, if I go for something like 9, 4, 11, yeah, actually 9, 4, 11 might be an option, but that doesn't help me in any way. I still have to build 2 roads. Um, and if I build on something like 9, 10, 11, then blue will build on 4, 5, 11, and that wouldn't be a good setup for me. A little surprised that green built on 6, 3, 11. They do start with a road in hand. But here I think my only option is to I can actually build on 9, 3, 11, sorry, 9, 4, 11 and try and get towards 8, 3. But yeah, I actually like my original plan of building on 4, 5, 11 and then on 5, 10 a little better. The other option I have is going for 9, 10, 2 or 9, 10, 11 and then try build on 6, 2 and on 5, 2 with the sheep port and the 3:1 port. But that also doesn't seem to be too strong a setup. So yeah, it's a difficult game here for me. I can surely go for 9, 12, but then I am very limited with my resource production. So at this point, I'll just go with my original plan and I'm allowing blue to go for something like a 9 10 11 or a 9 10 2, but not much of a choice that I have here. You can also go for something like 10 3 11. Yeah, and now they can also build on 9 10 2 later on. That's why I would have preferred if green built on 6 3 11 rather than, I mean, the other 6 3 11. Here, I know that blue does have a brick and so does, but blue also has an ore. So I think I will just target blue here. I do get an ore here. Wow, so these early 11s are very good for me, giving me the rare ore. Hopefully a couple of 8 rolls and I will be able to get a city, and an early city will be very, very strong for me. Hopefully no 7 is rolled. Luckily a 7 doesn't roll here, and I think I will just go for an early city. That makes complete sense to me, and I'll end my turn. Wow, so these early 11s are really nice. So I saw in the on the logs that somebody started an embargo against the bot or against 9. I just want to know how they did that. Sounds very surprising that that's a possibility to do. I did not even know that. Let's see if I can get any of these trades. I might actually just accept. Yeah, I will accept this. So I can now build a road and settlement. And I think going towards a 3:1 spot first would be better. But I know the 8 wheat is going to be blocked a lot. So I would actually build towards 510 first. So let's do that. So now I have increased my ore production. 4 is a very good roll for me. So seems like red is back, which is good now. Unfortunately, they have to give up quite a lot early on. I also need to focus on getting a few dev cards. I've had a very early start, but I will be targeted quite a lot. Another 7 is rolled. I think the 8 wheat gets blocked. Luckily, I don't have any cards, so will not be targeted for sure. Here, I do roll an 8, so I lose out on a couple of wheats. Unfortunate there. Yeah, the 5 wood gets blocked, but blue gets stolen from because I don't have any cards here. Wow, red plays an aggressive knight. I don't think that was needed. especially just to block the 3 brick. I roll a 2, not much. I haven't received any cards in the last couple of rounds. A 10 rolls, that gives me a ore. That's pretty good for me. And now I will be able to get a dev card as well. I can get another city, but I think because I am being targeted, getting dev cards will not be a bad choice. Unfortunately, here I just get, I will be trading with red, a victory point. In the last few games, I have been receiving victory points early on, and that's not been good for me. Green plays an aggressive knight. I think will target red. Okay, sorry, will target blue, but targets me. A little unfortunate there, but that's how it is. Green will be able to get to the sheep port. Yeah, so green does get the sheep port now. And I believe green is also in a very strong position. Although they have little overproduction, but that sheep will be very helpful. Here, I might accept a trade like this, a 1 is to 2. A 1 is to 1 doesn't help me too much. I do have a monopoly, so I will be able to play it. I just have to keep track of what cards people have. Yeah, I will accept this trade. Getting a 1 is to 2 is a good trade for me, I would say. So now if I roll a 8 or a 3, I can play Monopoly on wheat. That would be pretty good because a 6 did roll. And now if a 3 rolls, there'll be more wheat. That said, playing a Monopoly on wheat this early might not be the best choice either. I'll do a 3 is to 4 here. Anything else doesn't make much sense to me. I roll a 7, that's pretty good. And now I think I have to target green. Green seems to be in a better position than I am in. Let's see if I can get any trades at all for a wheat. If not, I think at this point I might just have to do a 4 is to 1 and get a wood so that I can start building towards the 3 is to 1 port. That would be very important. Especially based on my production, I would need the 3 is to 1 port quite a bit. So couple of 6s roll, and because the 6 wheat is blocked, that's pretty good here. Let's see if I can get any trades. Maybe I do it for a brick. Blue might be able to give me a ore, maybe. I can start holding on to ore for the next city or a dev card. Seems like I'm not going to get any trade, so I'll just end my turn. Wow, so these sixes are very, very unfortunate for green and blue, losing so many wheat out there. Here, I think blue will ask for a break. Yeah, but doesn't get the trade. Red gets another dev card, which is completely alright here. So now if a 8 rolls, I will be able. A 4 would be a best, a pretty good roll for me, giving me brick and sheep. Actually, yeah, there is no single rule that will be helpful to me at this point. If I 8 rolls, I'll just go for a dev card. That doesn't seem to be a bad option at all. Another 11 rolls here. Not much that I can do, so I'll just end my turn. 3 does roll, so I will be actually. I am also considering getting to the wheat port. That would be a pretty good setup, good spot for me because that would increase my. I already have quite a lot of wheat. Here, I think red will surely block the 3 brick and hopefully they do not steal from me. Okay, blocks the 11 ore. Didn't expect that at all. Okay, plays a knight and wow, double blocks blue there. Gets another dev card. So red will surely be getting a early lead in the largest army. 3 rolls here and I think I will continue targeting green. Let's see if I can get any wheat from red. I know red does have a couple of wheat here. Seems like red isn't willing to accept anything. How about an offer like this or an offer like this? Let's see if red is willing to accept any of these offers. Red does accept it, so that's good for me. I now do get my settlement on the 3:1 spot and I will end my turn here. Red rolls another 7. I think red might want to target me now by blocking the 3 brick. Oh, actually, green rolled a 7. Sorry, that's completely my bad. Green might target me because I had blocked the 6 wheat for quite some time. Yeah, does target me. Uh, I think I should try and get another dev card rather than actually. I can get a city on 4-5-11 and try to get a dev card. Both would be a decent option. 4 rolls. That is a good roll for me. Red now plays a road building. I think red was trying to cut me off here. Luckily, I was able to get my settlement. Another 11. I roll a 7. So green loses out on a few cards. Here I will steal from blue. Blue does have a ore, and he also has a brick because 3 had rolled. Actually 4 had rolled, so maybe blue doesn't have the brick, but I think blue is still in a stronger position. I do get an ore here. Let's see if I can get a wheat for any trade. Yeah, nobody is willing to trade with me for now. Yeah, at this point, I think my only option is to build a road. I can try going towards the 9 ore tile, or I can try going towards the 5 wheat tile. I can also build a road towards the brick port. That doesn't increase my production in any way, but that would be a good spot to build a road towards because I do produce quite a bit of brick. Uh, yeah, maybe I will just build a road towards the 9 ore and end my turn here. Another 11 rules here. That's pretty good. So in my next turn, I will be able to get a road. And if, yeah, 8 did roll. So I will be able to get a road and a city. If a 3 or a 4 rolls, I will be able to get a road and a settlement. Sorry, a road, settlement, and a city. Seems to be a pretty good setup there. Hopefully a 7 isn't rolled. That would be the worst case scenario. Here I would want to roll a 3 or a 4. I think 4 is the best roll for me. Unfortunately, I do roll a 7. Yeah, I will give up. I have to discard 5 cards. Wow, very unfortunate here. And I think I will give up on a wheat. And now I need to target somebody. I think blocking the 9 is a decent option. I get a wheat, which is a little unfortunate. I would have rather hoped that I get a ore. Because with this current cards that I have in my hand, I cannot do anything. The only thing I can do is build a road. I'll just end my turn here. Unfortunate 7. Would have liked if it was anything else. Would have been better for me. Now green is in a very strong position, getting the city on the sheep board. I would want a few threes to roll. Like if both blue and I can roll a 3, I'll be very happy. I will play a monopoly on wheat for sure at that point. Rolls a 7. I think should block the 8 cheap. The 10 or blocks me. I think that isn't a good choice. Yeah, I don't have much choice here. Yeah, I'm not sure what my best option is. I cannot do anything with the cards I have in hand. Let's see if I can get any trades at all. I don't think I will be getting any trades, which is very unfortunate. And I might just have to end my turn with the cards I have in hand. I can play a Monopoly on sheep and get a couple of dev cards. But don't think it's the right time to do that just yet. A 4 hasn't rolled in quite some time. Neither has a 10 rolled. A 4 does roll now, so I will be able to get a settlement if no 7 is rolled. Uh, 8 is rolled. I lose out on 3 wheats there. Very unfortunate for me. And unfortunately, I don't even have any. Uh, I don't even have any knights to remove the robber. Red is thinking something here. Not sure what Red wants to do. Here, if a 4 and a 5 rolls, I will be able to get a couple of roads and settlement, and that would put me on 9 points. And then I can try and get a dev card after playing a Monopoly or just get a city. Unfortunately, it is not. I don't think it is going to work the way I want it to ever. I will hold on for a settlement here. I think that's the right choice. Steals away my wheat, which isn't the worst case scenario. I mean, and the chances of 8 rolling are generally very high. Instead, I just roll a 12 and I cannot do anything with the cards I have in hand. So I'll just end my turn here. Very, very unfortunate with the rolls. Another 7 rolls. And I think I will still be targeted here. I have been holding on to my Monopoly for quite some time, but I don't think there has ever been a right moment to play it in the game so far. Red is taking quite a long time to decide where they want to play the knight. Blocks the 6, I think that's the right move here. Yeah, I think red is just going to get timed out. Wow. So, yeah, very unfortunate. Red does have connectivity issues here. That does spoil the game. I mean, you just have to wait for their timer to run out every time, and also the moves that they make are generally not optimal. That said, I would want a couple of. I mean, yeah, there is no number that is being shared completely. Yeah, blue rolls a 7. I think will target me again. Yeah, does do that. Wouldn't want my. Yeah, I was just gonna say that I wouldn't want O to get lost. Roll a 9, and I don't think there is anything that I can do with these cards. I want a wheat. I don't think I'll be getting any trades though. Yeah, so maybe I just have to end my turn again. Pretty unfortunate with the way these rolls have going. Yeah, 3 does roll, so red does have some wheat in hand, but most likely red will make use of it. There is also decent amount of brick here. But again, that said, I mean, surely blue will make use of all the brick that they have. So I think I would want a 3 to roll on my turn. Wow, blue is now going to block me. And I roll a 7. So it's been very, very frustrating now. I have been rolling 7s exactly when I have these cards. Very, very unfortunate. Here I do get an ore. Maybe I should play my Monopoly now. But I think at this point I'll still hold on to it. Get a settlement and end my turn. A 10 does roll. So blue has sheep, green has ore. Green will easily be able to get another city, I think, soon enough. Looks like green is also trying to get the longest road. So blue now has a lot of sheep and ore in hand. Let's see what blue does. I wouldn't want blue to use up all their sheep, but most likely they will. Can do a 4:1 here. I wouldn't mind seeing a 8 roll on my turn. At this point, I think I will just play my Monopoly. Make use of all the ore. So they still have a couple of sheeps in hand. A 3 does roll. Uh, so there are at least 3 bricks in the game. But I think there is more sheep than brick. Yeah, I think I don't have much choice. I have to play my Monopoly now. And uh, let's see. I can get a city. So I think I'll just go for that. Going for another dev card doesn't make much sense. I do not. I am quite far behind when it comes to getting a victory point. Sorry, getting the largest army. And I can also build a road, but I'm not sure where I would want to build my next settlement. So maybe I'll just hold on to these cards. Eight rolls. So I would now want a couple of 11s to roll so that I can get a few dev cards or cities. I just need 2 cities or a city and a victory point to win the game. You don't want to trade with with green, but I think this is a good trade. This, okay, it just does it with the bank. Okay, a 9 does roll, so I will be able to get at least a single dev card. Red asking for a couple of ores here. Does trade with blue, so I think blue might be able to win the game now. And I wrote. So yeah, these sevens are now just frustrating. It's been very unlucky with the way these sevens are rolling. And obviously I will be targeted. Steals my ore. Yeah. So I've had very bad luck with these sevens and the eight rolls here. Not much that I can do. Yeah, seems like red is just going to quit the game. Red should easily be able to get a settlement. Sorry, gets a dev card. I don't mind that at all. Roll a 10, so I will also go for a dev card. I do get a victory point, so that's good. So now I am on 9 points. Unfortunately, the 8 block is hurting me quite a bit. A 10 rolls. So let's see if I can get another dev card this turn. A 5 would give me a dev card. I think that's the best option I have. And if I get another victory point, I will be able to win the game. Nothing else helps me though. So yeah, although I know red is trying to cut off green here, but don't think that's gonna work out. And I think blue will just win the game now. Another 9 rolls, so I think that's just an easy win. Should easily be able to get a settlement or a city. So they need 2 victory points, not 1. So they get a settlement and now are on 9 points. So 8 would be pretty good roll for me. 8 does roll. Let's see if I can get any trades here. Or I'm just offering trades. If anybody accepts it, I will win the game. If not, I'll just go for a dev card here. Seems like red isn't going to accept. So at this point, I think my only option is to go for a dev card and hope I get a victory point, which I do. So that's GG. I was very lucky getting 3 victory points. My game wasn't the strongest. I think blue had a very good chance. My Monopoly play could have been better. Wasn't didn't hurt blue as much overall. I did lose out on quite a few cards because of the 7 rolls, and that did affect me. But overall, a pretty good game. I would surely say that. Yeah. So I did lose out on quite a few resources, and let's see. This would give me the resources lost by sevening out. I lost out on 19. Does show how bad my 7 rolls were for me. Resources gained, that was pretty strong. I didn't think I had the best production. I think blue had better, but numbers help me, I would say. Also, when it comes to resources lost, I am still at the bottom there. I mean, at the top, meaning lost the most resources. That's why I put it at the bottom. Yeah, so blue and I did gain a lot of resources by just rolling the die. I gained 6 by my Monopoly. Yeah, again, just getting 5 resources, 5 sheep. So as I expected, my Monopoly play wasn't the best. Red gained a lot of resources by trading. Yeah, but then Red was in a pretty bad situation. They needed a lot of help there. So pretty good game there for me. I win, and that was my 5th placement game. This is how the board looks in the end. My win percentage now should be around 60, as expected. It is around 60. Feels good to win, especially my last 3 games. I ended up on the 4th position, so after a while, winning feels good. Anyway, bye for now, and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.